Let's see what Black Ops 6 is cooking up. Bro, I've been trying to steal these little beta codes down here, and I fucking can't grab it because this shit is so stupid. Bro, I'm trying so hard to grab one so I could play this shit on Steam or something. But this fucking red bar won't move out the way. Yeah, nah, I'm cooked. I can't fucking get it. Oh, that's so annoying, bro.
What's going on? We're here live at God Next.
What's up? It's Call of Duty here.
Welcome to God Next 25.
This is crazy. We're living in the future. I've been so hyped for this for so long.
My base on Battlefield. Call of Duty is gonna be good. It's just gonna be good. A lot of things they're doing I do fuck with. But that campaign looks fucking horrible. But nobody really cares about the campaign. Another thing that sounds horrible is how much guns are in the game. I think they said it was about 20 or 30. Some shit like that. Like a real low amount. Almost like Modern Warfare 3 levels. But that sounds shitty. Other than that, I didn't really hear anything else that was really too shitty. I just don't care. I don't know why. Like I really just don't care about this game. So let's see. Maybe they'll show us some cool ass shit today. The people already playing. They got Forge? Oh no, it's a map.
Exposure. Imprint. Cortex. We'll peel back the curtain on zombies with our first live look at the new round-based zombies map, Ashes of the Damned. We'll drop in to a first look at a new Warzone Resurgence map. And we've got updates for Call of Duty Mobile.
It might be fire, man. Look at all these fucking codes. There's no way. I gotta steal one somehow.
We're moments away from kicking off into live gameplay, but first, some exciting info for our viewers at home. Be sure to stay tuned in throughout the day for a chance to
4-6 Y7 SL
by watching this stream on the official Call of Duty
7
Twitch
G9
channels.
TR P4. Boom.
For more
Boom.
details. Everything you're seeing in multiplayer gameplay today will be playable in the open beta, with early access starting on October 2nd. Plus, don't forget to jump into the beta on day 2.
You know what I gotta do? I gotta watch it through my phone and take a screenshot
Black Ops 7 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans
and easily copy and paste it.
to the beta. Don't forget to preload starting tomorrow. I'm Miles Ross, here now with Stephanie Snowden, Senior Director of Studio Communications, and we are thrilled to be joined by some of the team from Treyarch. Max Grons, Yale Miller, guys, welcome to the Omni Room.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
We are about to see Black Ops 7 gameplay here
Wait a
today.
second.
But before we begin, Matt, you gotta watch.
Let me refresh, because my phone is more
right. The amazing
more forward,
2035
there you go.
setting really allowed the team to get their creative juices flowing. Of course, 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2,
Right.
which means we can really tap into that gold mine that is Black Ops 2, the content. You're going to see a lot of your classic favorites, of course, a ton of brand new content in the beta at COD Next and at launch, but really being able to just dig into that future setting, a lot of fun.
Now, Yale, we introduced Omni Movement in Black Ops 6, and that was a massive innovation. But you guys of Treyarch have really continued to refine core movement. What can players expect to feel today and in the beta?
I think, as Matt said, we really started by looking at what would that 2035 operator do. And started looking at different ways we could improve movement. So things like wall jump have been added, and just different ways to attack maps. And then also just looking at everything and really refining and building out the most fluid movement we've ever done. And we really feel that leans into everything that makes Black Ops 7 great.
I cannot wait. And guys, it's now time to jump straight into gameplay. We're wasting no time whatsoever. Thank you so much again, fellas, for your time. We'll be back in a moment. But for now, the first look, live gameplay of Black Ops 7 here at COD Next. Take it away, casters.
Stephanie, dev team, wow, we could not be more thrilled to get things going. I hold shift here with Dream.
I'm excited about the Warzone. I mean, zombies too, but let's see. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Yo, that mobile character right there looks fucking retarded.
We're jumping into map number 1.
Definitely. I mean, I cannot wait, Shift, as we have so much content here today. Map number 1 coming
put it
in
right
on
here.
Blackheart, where the guild is extracting resources, and we see a lot of revolving walls.
Yeah.
That is the one thing with Black Ops 7 that I'm most excited for, is that duality of, right, of just kind of like interior fights versus exterior fights with the wall jumping with the walls.
You want to
Why
talk
the
about
fuck
walls?
can I get the
Take a look at
codes?
the walls of the venue. Everything lit up. Projections are hot, and we're going to start things off with the king. If you don't know, I was going to say you're about to know, but Scump, not the greatest of opening starts. Now, let's talk about weapons and all the UI elements just to kind of start. Blackheart, a map that you're going to be seeing a lot of quick, frenetic action, but the thing that we want to keep an eye out for is what weapons, what field upgrades, what are the things that these, pro players, former pro players, major content creators are going to be using today.
Yep, and then Scump, he has a sub in his hand, right? This
My
is
bad,
the
my bad. I'm trying to watch this shit,
Black Ops
but
7's bringing
I'm also
in
trying to get my code.
their weapons. 30 in total, right? But in the beta, this is a weapon that's fast. Obviously, as you can see, Scump, he is laying.
Cause I ain't pre-ordering this
This
shit.
is an exciting
I'm not
one to see.
pre-ordering for a beta,
The
bro.
duality of the
Let me kiss
perks
my
we're
ass
gonna
with
see a
that.
lot, probably tech mask, right? Just kind of just utilizing the stopping stuns.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, I think, to see, for those that are avid fans of the Call of Duty franchise, you hear the devs talking about how this is a spiritual successor to Black Ops 2, but it's in a reinvented, new, nostalgic way that ties into the old while still building on the new. I think, for those that really enjoyed Omni movement from Black Ops 6, you're going to be able to still feel that thrill, that surge of adrenaline kind of bouncing through the map, but the big thing is this jumping mechanic. And as we start to go from player to player, creator to creator, you're going to see some players have really honed in to what exactly they can do off that wall jumping. And of course, here at Call of Duty Next, our official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7 is AMD. So make sure you check them out if you're looking to improve and optimize your PC at home.
I love that you point that out because, yes, that's the base thing, right? We increased the base speed, and now we're looking at not having tack sprint. So we saw some of these players, right? They're not using dexterity, so you kind of see a little bit more clunkiness coming in the UI here, but dexterity being a very big factor when it comes to moving faster.
Man, not him shooting his body.
It does feel like this
Fuck
year
that.
throws a little bit more weight onto what you're going to do. I know that there's been a lot of conversation surrounding some of the elements in movement, talking about obviously the Omni movement still carrying over from one title to another, the wall jumping, but also keep in mind just the base level at which you sprint at. We'll talk more about that throughout the day, and we'll get a couple of in-hand looks to kind of see what that looks like, the tack sprint versus not really having that in this game. But I will tell you, when we had a chance to play just a couple of maps yesterday, the game feels really smooth and really consistent, still building on the core elements that we were seeing from last year.
The M8A1, a gun that we have seen consistent. I was getting murked with this one as it is at Symphony's using it quite well, a 2-burst weapon, but this being very, very powerful. We'll see a lot of players probably using this, and as you can see, Corsair, right? Prepare for battle, official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. So Corsair, so much Call of Duty Next.
It's absolutely the case. I will say the Peacekeeper, another weapon that a lot of people were curious to see in terms of that kind of more main style AR. Is it going to provide, an AR title this year? And I will say, watching some of the players that are in the CDL and those long-standing content creators, whether they have competitive experience or just
How the fuck is the code wrong, bro?
watching them use that Peacekeeper,
Oh my god, I'm about to give up. I'm gonna try one more time.
I think
My
it's
bad.
really got a level of balance built in with the draft that you're talking about. The SMG versus AR feels very neutral right now. So, well, if you're looking for an honest take, don't go much further than Legion stream. He'll give you every emotion, reaction, and feeling he's got.
Oh gosh, yeah, I mean, reaction time, right? You have to be fast when it comes to some of these, I love the perks, right? The hybrid perks, some of the specialties that you can equip, as we saw Legion using that. But look at Aiden utilizing, diving around the drill for Blackheart. That's what we were talking about, the grinder pit. You have to jump over or diving bell to take flanks, right? So that's an area that you have to be careful with.
Exactly the case. EWC champion in Warzone. But as you see it, again, you saw him bouncing from wall to wall to wall. You're going to need to get yourself a level up on the opponents that you're going to be facing in the beta. So go ahead and head over to Scuff, gear up for Call of Duty, the official controller for Call of Duty. Get those back buttons going. Make sure you can bounce freely, get those stead slides out of the way, and make sure that you're moving like the best of them.
Moving like the best of us. Oh, the best. You don't want to die like the rest. Aiden utilizing that wall jump feature. Oh gosh, bounce. And even utilize that to even kind of like jump pink over situations. But look at how quick Aiden is moving. And in typical COD fashion, we love to see maps like this kind of catering to pub and comp players, right?
Yeah.
You're going to see a blend of everything.
And we're going to talk a lot about the map design and hear specifically from the designers themselves later in the show. But I think one of the things that old school Call of Duty players are going to recognize nearly immediately is the reinstitution of a lot more of that traditional kind of 3-lane style map. This one in particular is exactly
Bro.
It feels, you know, in a way that you can get from lane to lane very quickly. It's got a nice central area, a couple of decent POIs where you find a lot of the engagements that you're going to get. And like you mentioned, it's not small, it's not large, it's just that perfect little middle ground of building in that balance of finding good engagements while at the same time still being able to feel like you can finesse your life. And
Yeah, I'm done. I'm not trying to get that code. Fuck you.
In Call of Duty
Fuck
history,
you.
the maps is the most important thing, and I think for these players, they're looking at that. Like, do we see 3 lanes? Like, you know, do we see kind of like height advantages, disadvantages, and well, even just to kind of the central drill area, there's a lot of fights that do take place that are close range in here. And yeah, something like the Peacekeeper, having that weapon that you can take medium to long range fights, but also close range. Peacekeeper's a good one, and the Dravic has been a sub that we've been seeing quite often. FIFA 12 just dropped.
This is quite the lobby right here. Legion, Swag on the other side, getting FIFA down, but you know that FIFA is going to bring some...
Homie keeps on jumping to his fucking death like an idiot.
And that's the other thing, and you'll notice as we start to see the gameplay more, I really want you guys at home to lock into it. 3 jumps is about as much as you're going to be able to pull off.
So is that the tactical sprint? Is that what it looks like this time? Still looks like Black Ops 6. Like exactly like...
You're just on a little bit of a grab boot type situation, but the third one does kind of sit, you know, in this world of, okay, you kind of fall out of the sky. But that's map number 1 for the most part. Stephanie going to kind of finish off on her lobby here. And I will say, I think as you've seen so far, our show is really dynamic. And this year, it takes place in quite the exciting venue. And to tell us more, we've got Lottie down on the floor.
That's right, Shift. We have 250 creators joining us live in Las Vegas in this massive projection-based room. Now, of course, they're going to be streaming their individual POVs on Black Ops 7, so you can go to their streams, catch their POVs, see what they're up to on the game. But now, we had so many epic creators that we wanted to bring to Las Vegas, we needed a second projection-based room. And I have my very good friend, Chris Puckett, over there right now. What's it like on your end of the pond?
Lottie, this is an international fiesta in this room. Let me tell you, the LATAM crew, they are sniping heads. I got Portuguese being yelled at here by 9X. The Brazilians are going crazy. But I gotta say, this venue, this thing is nuts. After the show, we're gonna be renting this out for the Code Bowl because everyone knows the Call of Duty Endowment Bowl number 6 presented by USAA is airing right after this show.
You know what, Chris? I love Code Bowl, and I've got to say, you guys at home, you're lucky because you get to watch the US, UK, and Canadian military esports teams duke it out with your favorite creators dropping into Verdansk, and of course, to get their hands on that coveted Code Bowl trophy. And of course, they're giving away Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta codes and Black Ops 6 in-game rewards, revealing the Endowments new pack in Black Ops 7, all while helping veterans find high-quality jobs. Now, I have to ask you, Puckett, and put you on the spot. What team are you rooting for this year?
I mean, it's Black Ops 7. We're in the future. It's a no-brainer. I'm going Space Force. They already launched 1 trophy into the atmosphere. Let's get another one. Let's get 2 satellites up there. What do we think?
All right. I'm liking what I'm hearing here, Puckett. We'll have to see. Cross your fingers for the space team. But we're going to head back into some more Black Ops 7 action. Enjoy, folks.
Lottie, Chris, thank you so much.
Bro, these codes are being redeemed immediately. How the fucking niggas this quick?
A little bit yesterday after they did their tech chest that he's just
Ah,
like, brother,
damn, nah.
I feel like I'm him.
Yeah, like it's so smooth, right? And I mean, you can see him displaying that. But one thing that I think we
Come on, I'm battling homies. I'm battling them.
We get this extra overclock feature, which basically allows you to upgrade your equipment. So like you have a
fucking
right?
can't.
You can overclock that and essentially make it last longer or debuff you know, anything that comes your way. So it's pretty cool that we have that feature and buffed equipment.
We'll point you know, your attention to it as we go because yeah, the field upgrade is really interesting this year. We're bringing back things like active camo. Of course, trophy systems are still in place, which I know a lot of players that are looking to play more of that competitive style are going to really enjoy the fact that the overclock Clock gives you more deletion of incoming utility. That's great news. But we'll see some camo play, I'm sure, come through. You also have things like drone towers that are going to be placed. It's just a lot of extra flair that I think that is building upon, again, some of the core successes that we saw for Black Ops 6. And how about this? One of the score streaks, the Gravekeeper in play, or Gravemaker, pardon you. You can see through walls with this thing and actually still shoot through them. So cold-blooded might be important for some of our perk masteries this year.
Oh yeah, the perk masteries and all the combinations that you can utilize, but that is so amazing to see that in action for the first time really here at Call of Duty Next. Big Cartier kind of just going around this drill yet again. This is devastating. You don't want to fall off that ledge, but Alan, I'd love that you point that out. Only 3 boosts essentially-ish that you can utilize, but still going on with that stim and slaying out here around the diving bell side.
Clean.
Oh, can we keep it going?
Let me see another one of those Gravemakers come on board. Let's stick here, Ops team, because we're seeing some gameplay right now. And I'll tell you, we're going to see some pop-off moments with the movement and almost a moment right there. Again, just a little jump, and then you find yourself near a wall. You can essentially boost yourself a little bit higher. Really awesome to see that level of elevation be added into the mix.
That's not his dog, but you don't want to pet that dog. Oh my gosh. So with that too, kind of like some of the hybrid perks, right? Support.
All right, fuck you. I'm not trying this no more. I'm wasting my time.
So maybe in pubs they want to do that.
Indeed the case. So that completes our first instance of Blackheart. Up next, a deep dive on all things new Black Ops 7 map regarding. But we'll be right back. More Call of Duty coming up after the break.
AMD.
Calm down, buddy. It ain't that girl.
Partner of Black Ops 7. Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty. Herman
My
Miller.
fucking bag, bro.
Check out the
I did not
latest
see
Emery
great.
gaming colorways at hermanmiller.com.
You know, fuck me up too. I slept with my damn earrings on.
Customers get early
I should have
access
stabbed
to the
my
Black
neck.
Ops 7 open beta. Visit
And you have the stud ones.
xfinity.com
That shit is
/rewards
not supposed to
claim
sleep
your
them
code
bitches in.
today. You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge.
No way.
Open the Little Caesars app, accept and complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize. A trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today. Welcome back. We are very
God, I gotta
excited
come up
to
like
more
that.
Black Ops
Alright.
7 multiplayer. We are joined
Hey,
by
J
Mark
God.
Treyarch team,
I'm on.
Miles Leslie, associate creative director, and Brittany Perello, senior producer. Guys, welcome to the Omni Room.
We made it. Let's go.
Now, we just had our very first look at one of our
We refresh and make sure I'm
on launch maps.
Yeah, we've got maps. We've got 18 maps at launch. 16 are 6v6
That's
maps.
also something that's really good. That's a lot of fucking maps, man. Like, that's awesome. It's actually not bad at all.
We've also got 2 skirmish maps for our 20v20 mode that take place in Avalon. It's really in a
Maps look
variety
good,
of
man.
sizes, leaning more medium, but we'll have some of those fast frenetic drops in there too.
Awesome. What a map portfolio for launch. Now let's take a closer look at these launch maps.
Yeah, we got Colossus here. So this is a BO2 callback. It's falling into the ocean. This map is super fun, looks amazing. Next is Den, Japanese castle that's been taken over by 2035 technology. Also a lot of fun with some wall jumps on the roofs there on the side.
And of course we've got Express, one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Watch out for that train. We're now in Japan. So
Did this motherfucker
hijacked another one now set in the
just say
Tokyo Bay.
choo-choo?
Fast, frenetic, classic.
And
Even the
Homestead
girls
is
laughed
David
at him.
Mason's childhood
Fucking
home, which is
loser.
awesome. We could bring it back really cool way. Really fun map under the Aurora Borealis in Alaska. It looks amazing. It's got some technology there that's kind of smashing into it, really fun. Paranoia, this map's amazing. You talk about Black Ops, we're leaning into the mind bending. We're in David Mason's mind, and you need to escape the nightmare here, which is a lot of fun. Looks great, plays super frenetic and fun.
And we got Raid. It's
Yes.
beautiful
Come on.
now.
Yes, we
In
do.
the Tokyo Hills, our iconic competitive favorite map is back.
So excited.
This one's a lot of fun retrieval. You're in the Alaskan wilderness, and actually if you run through the snow, you leave behind footprints. So it's pretty cool to try to track some players through that.
That's right. And Scar's next, and this is another Alaskan town, but we've kind of smashed it where this town's been taken over by technology. Collateral damage. Flagship is an awesome, another callback. USS Obama from BO2 now being decommissioned. Fight through it. Sparks are falling on you. Robots around you. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of variety too, but with beta this week, you know, we need to take a look at what we're playing. We need the tips from you guys, so let's take a look at the maps coming to beta.
Yeah, we've got 6 multiplayer maps available in the beta. All that you're going to be.
So we're gonna be on the Forge, Exposure, Toshin, Blackheart, and Cortex, Imprint. None of the remakes. That's kind of a
human testing site.
It's kind of an L.
Tubes are gonna fight around, use it as cover. Very frenetic, very fun.
I guess we played it before, you know, maybe.
Side gameplay there. Blackheart, which you've seen, of course, this Avalon offshore oil rig, ties to the campaign. It's got a rotating center and some really unique wall jump opportunities.
Careful with the wall jump.
Forge here, we've R&D facility, cutting edge technology on display, and you've got some cool dynamic cover in the middle here. Exposure set in Australia. We've got some really vibrant colors, some cool wall jump opportunities up in that rotating container. You get some cool power positions right in the middle there.
Imprint is a 3D printing facility that's actually making technology of war. You get to step through the whole process of doing it, and it's got a moving platform in the center of the map.
And you've got Toshin. It's gorgeous, vibrant colors here right in urban Tokyo, and you got that crash site in the center, some really cool jumping in the center, and really awesome landmarks.
Pretty awesome landmarks. Everything looks fantastic. The color palettes, everything.
Got all the landmarks.
We've got all the landmarks, and I've played a few, and they are very, very fun indeed. Beautiful stuff. Let's talk about how they play, though. I mean, how did you guys come to, you know, the approach for designing these maps?
Yeah, so we've got our classic 3-lane design style for Treyarch, clear definition, good path clarity, and really controlling those lines of sight. You can also see all of those spaces crafted for wall jump. You can get to traverse places faster without mantling, getting some really cool power positions. And there's a few must jumps that we use sparingly, but
a must jump, you say?
A must jump. But we really wanted to make it look like anything that feels like you can jump on it, you can. So have some fun.
Totally intuitive.
Yeah, and I've worked on every single Black Ops, and when you talk about the classic feel, like Brittany talked about, these maps have it across the board. Of course, they're bringing something new with Black Ops 7, but for me, an old timer, there's a lot to love there. And they stand right next to the classic maps as well. So Raid, forget Raid. You got some new maps now. No, I'm just kidding. We love Raid, we love Raid. But we got some new ones now.
I also know, you said it before, but the landmarks, like, I know Brittany's a shot caller, so I know those call outs are going to be on point in these maps. But Miles, visually, we have a ton of variety in terms of settings, in terms of
bastard.
You know, how did you guys think about that?
Yeah, for us at the portfolio level, we wanted to make sure we had that variety. That's what Black Ops is. You're globe-trotting, you're going everywhere. We're in Avalon, we're in Alaska, we're going to Japan, deep into it. We're going into the mind. Only the things Black Ops could do, we're delivering that. Lots of unique gameplay, as you saw, lots of unique visuals, and all the landmarks.
And we got more gameplay to get to. Casters, over to you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Shift back with Dream Crazy again. And as you see behind us, everyone's locked in. We couldn't even bother to try to talk to anybody. They're all locked into their streams, ready to go. And we're going to take a look at our second map here coming up, the Forge. As you heard, we're interested in design base, but the real interesting thing about it is that dynamic center. The walls rotating around and pivoting, making that a very interesting battleground as we
oh my gosh, suck my dick.
The Forge.
The Forge, and also too,
I'm fucking done. That shit pissing me the fuck off, bro.
It's just a lot of variety.
A bunch of fucking codes, but none of them work. Apparently they're not displayed correctly, or I'm just typing that shit wrong. I'm not fucking trying no more. Fuck that shit.
Those walls again for every single map. It's not too much, right? But just a little like center point where it just can change the situation.
Yeah, absolutely the case. Well, we'll take a look at it. This is another one of those maps, and Brittany had talked about this. Taking the ability of wall jumping to stop yourself from mantling and getting to those higher grounds faster. I will say, this is one of the maps that I got a chance to play yesterday, and I did feel the benefit of bouncing off of things to avoid that mantling.
Bouncing off of things.
To try to get you into the fight a little bit faster.
Bounce off of this.
With dexterity, your ability to try to zero in and center up a little bit faster too, really does make that elevation and that high ground battle a little bit more, I would say, feasible for those that find themselves on the low ground battling against it.
I love that you say that because it really just tests the player to, like, you know, kind of, you know, do you want to cover, you know, cover versus mobility type of mindset, right?
Yeah.
Moving around this map, though, you know, you can see here Bros just utilizing, again, that M8A1. And for AR players, for these height advantages, for those power positions, it's really useful to climb up in those high ground, you know, and hit the high ground and slap it down on the map.
I think the other thing that's really interesting, and I did see kind of looking over the shoulder TP yesterday when he was doing his test, you see a couple of spots where you have like this natural built-in heady, as we call it, where you get like that competitive edge where you're just barely over a piece of that center kind of obstacle terrain. But your ability to bounce kind of eliminates the power position of the low ground, kind of medium ground headies, because you can just bounce up over, get a better look at the player behind that cover, and actually take an advantageous gunfight. So it's, again,
a lot
really
of bounce
interesting
words
to see
in here.
More experienced players try to utilize that mechanic to make fights that feel, you know, inadvantageous a little bit more neutral.
Love that. Love that. Samir too, utilizing the Scout Pulse. Scout Pulse got a little information there, but hey, shout out to Elgato, share the wins, the official creator gear for Call of Duty Next. Thank you so much for supplying us with all of your gear.
And this is one map I will say you kind of see a couple of players will, you know, re-identify the usage of doors, which is something that the devs have really
my
kind of
apartment
put a
or the
lot of
fucking
focus into,
stream?
the more automatic style. Something we saw a lot of more in like Black Ops 4, things of that nature, where you don't just get those single doors that you have to pop and burst open. Now you've got these more automatic style doors that you can shoot, create a longer line of sight than you may normally expect by looking at the different central point of interests. And that's another one of those things that, again, you continue to build on what's been there and where the game continues to mold and morph as we move forward.
The doors, that was quite, you know, annoying bashing through it. So yes, it automatically kind of opening up for you as you walk upon them. But here on the forge here, going up top, you see Samir kind of controlling this lobby observation area, but being very comfortable, full streak out, and also just kind of flying around the map with these specialists. We love to see him. He's utilizing the Enforcer specialist, just allowing extra health regen and also movement speed.
Another thing that, you know, kind of I want to just turn your attention to as an audience member, those that are, you know, more familiar and kind of got Omni movement underneath their belt a little bit faster, you'll notice that there is a bit of that buttery slide movement that I was about to say. Like, we're used to seeing it from just a static jump into slide. You can get that same momentum little boost off of a wall jump. So, you know, that's another opportunity to kind of build on the movement that's already existed. And if you're looking to dominate every game, make sure you check out Origin, the official gaming PC and gaming laptop for Call of Duty. Whether you're at home or on the road, check out Origin to keep yourself in there, gaming, grinding, gunning.
You know, he's not even using his streaks. He just wants to, at this point, maybe get a nuke. Samir, you know, he's a competitor, plays in World Series of Warzone. Look at him now, just continuing on, going. And you can see, too, every kill he gets on the right-hand side, quick regen, tech, sprint speed, movement speed. Getting those indicators, letting him know he still has his perks.
Yeah, it's just another one of those things, too, that the indication of, like, the UI, it continues to grow. I noticed this yesterday. You know, you start to see, like, the who is targeting you, who did damage to you. A little bit of a boost now because you also see what you've been affected by, whether it's a UAV or a recon pulse. It's just really cool. There's no shortage of information on the game. So whether you're somebody who is experienced with Call of Duty or looking to jump back into it or play it for the first time, you're never really amiss from knowing what's happening on the map. Almost a turn on for Samir, which would have gotten SFG players across the world giddy, but not quite there. And he'll jump back over to the M8, try to get that burst weapon online.
That's where maybe how do you take him down, someone who has Enforcer?
Looks alright.
And I love that you
it looks good. It just looks like Black Ops 6 just in the future, man. Slow down a bit, which I like that. So that sounds good. So it's not like Black Ops 6 is that bad either. Right? So
maybe recon, right? You can
I think it looks good.
Spawn up, you can see,
it's
the
just
direction of where players are
still just no hype for some reason.
Other perks, classes to
you know what would get me hype? If they show it.
Literally flying around the map.
Oh, we got a little bit
of
ground war effort here from Amir's team.
Nice.
Over. Another look at how you could utilize the movement to break cameras and give yourself an advantage in a gunfight.
Is there no limit to how much you could jump on the walls?
Amir's happy to
I think there's a limit from like wall to wall, but if you land on the ground, it resets the jump. I think it's 3 jumps maximum.
Drop, another partner of Call of Duty Next. Customize your typing, the official keycaps for Call of Duty. If you're looking to customize your keyboard, look no further than drop.
The fuck is that on the ground? Did you see that? That looked like a damn zombie.
So you can kind of see again a little bit more of that recon being able to stop.
That's cool. I like how they did that shit with the health. When he's alive, you see it on the bottom left. His wavelengths are fine. When you die, it'll show it go red. It'll flatline for a bit, and then come right back to 100.
Just again, kind of utilizing rotating cover, wing-to-wing transitions is what we see Dasamir doing.
You see it? How it goes red?
Versus mobility.
Yeah.
He's really
It's pretty dope.
100%. Yeah, this is an interesting map, I think, again, just to kind of highlight and showcase. Whoa!
Nah.
What's happening over here? Whoa, we can't. No.
Hey.
Whoa, whoa!
This is not tactical play here.
No, okay, there it is. We'll finish off on the body shield.
Yeah, we'll finish off on that girl.
That was one
What the
of those
fuck? That's
things
crazy.
That we saw a lot of comedy in as it was incepted the last couple of years, and Amir is happy to say,
Finish my load.
top of the leaderboard. The game's looking incredible. Players are loving
This
it. But let's
load.
take a look to see exactly
get a water?
how much the players are liking as we throw things down to
me
Lonnie
come
from a
on.
From the Seat player check-in brought to you by Herman Miller.
Thank you so much, Shift. Hello, Zin. I know I'm totally interfering with your gameplay here on Black Ops 7. I have to ask you, though, early days, all right, coming into COD next, I have to ask, what is your favorite map so far?
Favorite map? Probably Toshin.
Huh.
I like the Japanese vibe. I haven't been to Japan yet, so it's the closest thing I got. And so far, it's very, very vibrant. All the maps
What?
are very vibrant, which I think is very good. They're a ton of fun. But Toshin, I think, is my favorite right now.
All right, love to hear that. Now, we have a room filled with epic creators, of course, one being yourself. But if you had to 1v1 everyone in this room, are you coming out on top?
Who would I play, or?
Would you come out on top if you 1v1 everyone in this room?
Yeah, it's a guarantee. Hex might be difficult. Duke Dennis might be difficult.
Duke
but everyone
Dennis.
else, I think I can handle.
What the fuck?
All right, and who would your hardest competition be in this room?
Hardest competition in this room?
Homie pulled up.
Probably Hitch. Right.
Really? He's got the gunny like that?
Probably Hitch.
That's not a friendship thing.
Sorry?
That's not a friendship thing, huh?
Homie's so lost.
Okay, not at all. And how? He's just really good. I'd love
Bro,
to
is
hear
this
that.
fucking
How are you
lost?
finding Black Ops 7 so far? Are you loving it?
Yeah, I am loving it. I'm not sure what we're allowed to say, but they showed us a lot of cool stuff that I think everyone should be really excited for.
You're not
for
allowed
me,
to say nothing,
maps is the most
motherfucker.
important, and
Stay
so
to the
far I'm loving
script.
what I'm seeing.
Stick to the script.
The M8's a ton of fun to use, right?
Glaze
Very
it.
nostalgic, and I feel like it's actually very well balanced. SMGs are fun. I love the wall bounce too. It adds for some, playing against Shotzi might be a little difficult, but it's fun.
Zin, thank you so much. You're such a good sport. Back to the game, back to the lab. Thank you very much, Zin. That has been your From the Seat player
He's
check-in.
like, oh,
brought to you by
finally,
Herman
God.
Miller.
Fuck away from me.
Thanks so much. Zinni doing maybe a little bit of, a little green wall service right there. But it does look like they're enjoying the game. And I will say, again, talking to players of all sorts
Green
of kinds,
wall service.
they are really, really loving it. And by the way, every single player here at COD Next are currently sitting, or should I say lounging, in Herman Miller chairs. Herman Miller is proud to be the official chair partner of Call of Duty Next. And Ellen, you got more about the sweepstakes.
I mean, yes, you at home can enter for a chance to win custom Herman Miller chairs by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty X account and using the hashtags on your screen. Go get yourself into one of them. They are comfortable, but we're going to go to a short break. But when we return, more Black Ops 7 action.
Let's see if I recognize anybody. Mind the loop of Call of Duty players. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Change your game.
Wow, I thought they were gonna show a bunch of
the
them.
official controller partner of Call of Duty. Hamilton, equipped for precision. Hamilton and Call of Duty team up for a special edition Khaki Field Auto Watch. Get yours on November 14th.
These codes are so tempting to try and again. They're so tempting to try again, but they're not gonna work, man. I just fucking know it.
The Beast with Monster Energy.
The Beast?
The official energy drink of Call of Duty.
I'm here with Pablo, senior game designer here at Treyarch. So we're going to be talking about weapons today. I don't know where we even start. What have you got in store this
Please
year?
fix the gunsmith.
The big focus for us this year is
Fucking
just
Black Ops 6
weapon
shit was
variety.
lame as
Most
fuck.
of them are brand new to the franchise, which is really exciting, and we've been able to pack a ton of unique gameplay into our launch portfolio because of that. I think like one great example would be a new shotgun. It's called the M10 Breacher. It's a pump action, but it's got a twist. If you hold down the trigger, you'll charge it up, reduce its spread, and then can fire and release and land some of those mid-range shots with a little bit more accuracy. And then obviously heard a lot about classic Black Ops 2 weapons returning. Peacekeeper and M8A1 I think are two great examples of our weapon goals. The Peacekeeper blurs the lines between AR and SMG, and the M8A1 obviously has its 4-round
smooth.
burst. Still
Like the way they
lethal,
look.
I will say. And now
how are they
with
gonna do
Gunsmith, you
Warzone?
can kind of build it in different ways.
They need
too,
to
which is
separate
really
this shit.
exciting.
Like,
It sounds like there is a lot of variety.
like, are they gonna fix? Okay, like this UI looks dope. Are they gonna fix all the fucking old weapons? Are they gonna take out old weapons like Modern Warfare 2 shit?
And the 2035 setting.
Modern Warfare 3, is they gonna keep it just Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7?
Kind of push the gameplay in a lot of creative and unique ways. And obviously the weapons look amazing as well. You know, the aesthetic is really this cool marriage of sleek and tech, but still grounded.
Nice.
You know, the way we balance weapons, we've been able to kind of push the characteristics of each weapon to further
Graphics on point,
extremes
man.
and still find
They don't look
creative ways
bad.
to balance that, keep them in check.
Can we talk about Gunsmith? Are there any big changes there?
Oh,
We've
please.
seen a lot of feedback from players that they want more build variety, and we're
Yep.
targeting that in a few different ways. At the core, though, we're making sure that you can modify some of the key stats that people really care about across multiple
Okay,
attachment
angled
slots.
grip.
Or if you
got that.
are more
It looked
interested in
exactly the same like Black Ops 6.
build, there's going to be different ways of achieving that.
That's the game now.
I already recognize all the attachments right there on that grip.
We want to keep this momentum going into post-launch. So on the weapons front, more iconic, classic Black Ops 2 weapons returning, but a lot of attention into bringing more brand new weapons to the franchise as well. On the attachment side, we're really excited for the return of attachment rewards and weekly challenges. And most of those are
So they're
going
showing
to
off a game.
be for a specific weapon. They're gonna totally change the way you play with that weapon, sometimes in absolutely wild ways that no one I think will expect. But then we're also making sure to bring global attachments each season that are going to be able to go on most, if not all, weapons in the game.
Pablo, there seems to be a lot to get through once we got our hands on BO7. Thank
Okay.
you so much for being here.
Thank you. Yeah, let's dive in.
Can't wait. But for now, it's back to next.
Show Warzone. And then zombies.
Thank you, Miles. That was Pablo Ortiz talking weapons. As we just saw, there are so many ways to customize your playstyle in Black Ops 7. We're back with Matt and Yale, but guys, hold on. We've talked weapons, but let's take a look for ourselves.
Pablo already walked us through some of these weapons, but Yale, we're in the armory now. What are you most looking forward to playing with in the beta?
There's so many.
Oh,
great
let's see.
guns,
All right, so you got the combat axe.
For me, probably the
What else do you
drawback
have?
45.
That's mine. That's my pick.
Ceiling detonator. You got a Molotov, blast trap, so the
They
same like
definitely
Black Ops
gravitated towards
6.
that one,
Yeah.
and it kind of validated one of my favorite weapons. The M10 Breacher is awesome.
y'all bring it
for
back?
rolling shotguns.
You didn't get to see that.
Also, just the weapon prestige system, all the attachment stuff that we're doing, prestige attachments. There's just so many ways to customize. It's great.
Yeah, and speaking of what's coming to beta, Matt, let's talk about Overclock. This is a massive innovation coming to multiplayer in Black Ops 7. How's it all going to work?
So overclocks we're very excited about, and it really all came back to how do we let players tailor towards their playstyle a bit more, give them more agency. So with overclocks, every piece of content throughout lethals, tacticals, field upgrades, and score streaks, you will eventually unlock 2 overclocks. Those are modifications to those things, which you can then apply one of those overclocks of your choosing. It adds a ton of depth to your loadout, and that's what we're really trying to do in Black Ops 7.
Yeah, like bonuses, getting those bonuses.
Bonuses,
on.
yes.
So basically,
bonuses,
yeah, some
functionality
bonuses
changes,
for
some really
each
fun
and
stuff.
every
Some of them are crazy and
lethal
awesome.
that
and
you
I cannot
have, I
wait to use
guess.
them.
I can't wait either.
And for the
You got
score
any
streaks
favorites?
too. Oh shit.
Probably point turret. The fact that you can stick it on walls with one of the overclocks, it just makes it slightly more tactical to use. And then the Rhino's awesome. Like, it is a beast and
Even the
super
stimmy.
powerful.
Yeah, like even things, you
The
know, maybe
stimmy?
undersung, you get to that extra
Just little ways to
extra
tweak them.
buff.
It's just nice that it's everywhere. Experience really matters, and you unlock.
It feels like every single thing I'm playing with in this game has almost got its own
Ooh,
progressive
that
system.
AK
It's
is
so
fucking
impressive. And yeah, I can't
nice.
wait. I can't wait to play with camo, with
That
smoke
shit looks
grenades. They've got different
badass.
versions now, and of course, all the streaks. It's so fun.
Matt, do you have a favorite overclock?
I don't have a single favorite. Yale just mentioned the stem. You mentioned the stem. It is fun because you get to go back to kind of some familiar stuff. If I had to pick one, it's got to be the dog.
Of course.
And when he's on my team, he is a very good boy.
If he's not on your team,
He's a bad boy.
He's actually,
What?
I have a little bit of a surprise for you.
Matt, you never said you were on
Because we
streaks.
have a visitor.
Spawn's flipped, and he's back.
Fortunately, he's on our team, so he's being a very good boy right now.
Which overclock does he? Oh, okay. He's got this. He's got the Sentry mode overclock, so he's gonna hunker down a little bit.
And we did confirm.
Yep. You can't
to
pet the dog.
reenact
And
the MP trailer.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you. To be able to pet the dog, you have to have the Sentry mode overclock.
Oh, bonus, bonus.
You've unlocked that one, and you've applied it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Boy, what is it? Are they capturing B?
Down by the railroad tracks?
They're capturing B down by the railroad.
Go get him!
Go get him, boy!
Go get him! Go get him!
Go get him, boy! Go keep my spree going.
Oh my gosh,
we love
he's
him.
been
We
the
love
star
him.
of the
We love
show at Next, but I will say he runs quickly, and so
He does,
be
yeah.
prepared for that
And
if you have one coming after you.
DAWG.
Yes.
Just
Dog.
Don't get it wrong.
Dog.
Yeah,
It's a dog.
Something we're also really excited
make
about
fun of my
is the
New Yorkers,
specialist
man.
wild card.
That's
Now,
right.
this is
Fuck
not going
outta
to be
here.
in beta, but it is in at launch. Tell us about it.
So it's the first time a Black Ops game has ever had Specialist. It is a wild card because it is a Black Ops game. We love our wild cards.
Yeah, we do.
So if you give up your score streaks, which some of us, I know we've talked, Stephanie, you have some difficulties attaining score streaks sometimes.
Don't you?
You said it. Your words, not mine. But
There's
if you are
perks
one of
for
those,
that, okay?
Yeah, there are perks for that. So if you take the wild card, you will be able to pick 3 additional perks. So for a total of 6, you earn those 3 additional ones at 200, 400, and 600 score.
What?
And then if you are good enough, which we all are, at 1200
Yeah, thanks
score,
for that, yeah.
yep, at 1200 score, you will earn all of the perks in the game. Except for Tac Sprint, we got some feedback. We've heard a lot of feedback already. We're quick to adjust, so you will earn every perk in the game minus Tac Sprint if
That's
you get
out.
yeah.
Good.
At 1200
Fucking leave that shit out,
Real
man.
Super Soldier vibes.
Gonna be very fun.
Please.
Can't wait.
Nice.
Also, last week, I got to stop by Treyarch and get all the intel on some of the innovations coming to player customization. Let's take a look.
Slow it the fuck down. That's one shit that I'm really excited about. They're slowing this shit down. Black Ops 6 is too fucking crackhead levels, bro.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
It is way too fast, no penalties. You can slide everywhere, and niggas are just all over the fucking place.
More than ever in
Nah, bro.
But the number one change I'm most interested in is
I want to do the
overclock
same for
system.
Warzone.
Can you explain the philosophy behind that?
It's all about adding more interesting choices and meaningful choices that adjust gameplay. So overclocks are upgrades that you can unlock over time as you use a piece of equipment or a field upgrade or a score streak. Eventually you'll unlock 2, and then you can choose one of them to equip. So it gives you options, maybe based on a mode you want to use this, but based on a different mode you want to use that. One of my favorite examples
How long
is
is
the
this
new dog
event?
score streak has an overclock that adds a sentry feature, which turns it into this really powerful turret.
Another change that's been made. So Black Ops 6, we had the combat specialties, which was equipping 3 perks of the same type gives me a bonus, which was great. I had a lot of fun. How is that changing in Black Ops 7?
We really wanted to expand on that system in Black Ops 7. Players seemed to like the system, but maybe felt it was a little bit too limiting. And so with hybrid combat specialties in Black Ops 7, you can experiment with playstyles, and you can mix and match. So as an example, say you like offensive and stealth perks.
I like
Now
the way
you
the
can
UI
equip
looks.
any
It actually
mixture
looks
of
really
those,
badass.
Boom, you're going to get a
Look at the
cool new
details on the
hybrid bonus
glass.
tied to
What?
those things.
Staying on perks, there is a big addition to the game for the first time in Black Ops history, the Specialist Wildcard. What is the Specialist Wildcard?
We were just talking
Nah,
about
I'm all good,
perks.
homie.
We got a lot of cool new perks. Why
Thank
not
you.
let players play with all of them? And what this lets you do is earn extra perks instead of your score streak. So you equip this to your loadout, you add more perks, and then you earn those on
And it's
score.
actually a lot in there.
And then
Holy
eventually,
shit.
if you earn enough score, you can get all the perks.
Is that a Scar
Thank you
H?
so much. There is so many choices to be made now as a player. My playstyle
What is that?
truly, I'm going to go deep in that beta. I
That
can't
looked
wait,
like
mate.
it, right?
Exciting. See you in the beta.
Ooh,
Thanks, Alvin.
they got
Back
me
to
with
the guys
that.
in next.
That's my favorite gun.
Shift back with Dream Crazy. So awesome to hear what's new for loadouts. Whether
They
you're
better not
looking
make
at
it a Scar
level
L.
of perks, weapons, specialists, utility.
I think it was automatic though.
Everyone
None.
feels like there's a level of customizing it to your play style.
Yeah, there's so much to look at, Shift. I just can't wait to get my hands on it, but just kind of just having
your
that
hands on
ability
this.
to use the overclock feature to extend the life of some of the streaks. And of course, looking at all of this on these beautiful maps in this interactive space here, coming up on Hardpoint on Toshin. Method said it was his favorite map, Shift, so let's see if he's gonna pop up on this one. But those ARs, they've been pretty dominant here today.
I know all you Ranked Warriors CDL fans just inched a little bit further forward in your seat to see how exactly Hardpoint will play. And we're taking a look at least at Arctic Gamer for right now, and their team is dominating, so he's just going to hang out, try to get some of the sniper gameplay going through here. So with this, I will say I played Toshin yesterday on this mode particularly, and
that was nice. Damn.
I gotta get into my little CDL.
I don't know this guy either,
I think
man.
this map is gonna be viable.
I don't fucking know nobody in the Call of Duty scene.
The points are
Jeez.
dynamic. They feel like they're really balanced in terms of location, position, how you spawn around them, how spawns move. Everything feels really, really.
This guy
solid.
I've seen
I'm glad we're getting our
before,
first
but I never
taste
knew
of
his
one on this
name.
map.
And on Toshin too, we saw a little bit of VS Recon there, a little sniper play coming into action, which is a very, very, you know, feasible weapon here.
The movement
But,
looks good, bro.
around the alleyway, Aiden does
Looks
get
fucking
sniped by one.
good.
Well,
Nice and
I
slowed
love this
down a
map on
bit.
Toshin. It's a lot of mixed
Seems like you
spacing
move
that we
faster when
see
you pull
here,
out your
too.
knife.
And I think it's just, again, how you utilize some of these high ground positions, watching over hard points. This is hard P1
Does not look
here.
like Black Ops
You do have those
6
windows that are
type
on the
of
other side.
speed.
It feels like a
Thank
power position, but
the
the
Lord.
thing about it is you can bounce off that destroyed train, still get a look into that location, and try to at least battle up against it. So it doesn't feel as dominant as other high ground positions had in the past. I think there's also just a really good balance and design of talking high ground to high ground. It just, everything feels very level and neutral when it comes down to how power positions would normally feel versus what we're getting in this game, thanks to how the Omni movement can be combined with the wall jumping.
Yes, in the park and like market areas, you see those windows which do promote
That
a
gun
lot
is
of
sexy,
you know,
bro.
upper level fights, and then
I don't think that's a
lower
Scar
level,
H though. I think that's
still you can have submachine guns go at it
An
on the ground
ACR?
level. So
Yeah,
those
that's an
ARs,
ACR,
as
actually,
you
yeah.
mentioned, getting set up into those power
Yeah, I
positions. We see
believe so.
Aiden kind of cleaning up
That's
the rest of
fire.
this hill time. He does fall to a nade, but nonetheless, Scout Pulse, I want to point that out. You know, you could basically use that as an advanced UAV if you overclock it twice.
Yeah, that's the other fun thing about it, you know, just kind of hearing the inside information about it, but seeing it in application is different. You know, the overclock system is going to allow for players to really customize their experience, not just in how they build their loadout, but how it affects your team and just the lobby in general. As you're seeing, the UAV reveals are coming through right now for Aiden with a Rhino in play. So in terms of a possible comeback, this is looking pretty decent, going from 1 to 2 pretty smoothly and having an idea of where the spawns are going to be. Aiden's just locking down the OBJ.
Damn, homie trying his fucking hardest.
Well, Herman Miller Gaming is proud to be the official chair partner of Call of Duty. Next, shout out to Herman Miller for supporting us and definitely keeping us locked in here during next.
Chairs are elite. I mean,
Absolutely.
absolutely elite.
Important.
No bias. But yeah, you know, I think the other thing that we talked about a lot, you know, with the players yesterday, the creators yesterday, with how different the maps look aesthetically, there is still this innate ability to very visibly see your opponents. You know, I was talking to Brittany quite a bit, one of the level designers, about the map design philosophy and kind of experiencing a futuristic or near futuristic atmosphere while still trying to make it feel immersive. And she was very specific at talking about, we want to be able to really see the different sight lines that a player can have. We don't want to really clutter things with too much high ground, too many windows, too much stuff that's on the ground around you. Enough to make it feel dynamic and that you have options in terms of what you play through, but
yeah,
not
homie's
too much to
fucking
where you feel
killing
like
it.
you can't see your opponents, as Aiden is tracking everything right now.
Bitch, I thought that was somebody fucking jumping right there. I was like, hey, bro, you didn't see that?
Structures, right? As Aiden was shooting at
That was a damn poster.
You could see those broken structures
stupid.
really do work as vantage points for cover. So Brittany, yeah, it's a great job at just kind of like mixing the two, and with the vertical sight, the vantage points all around these alleyways.
You can't
There's
see.
just so many
My
ways
fucking
you can
camera's
cover
covering.
too, as well as those open mixed areas.
Looks like
Yeah,
I'm
I
at the
think
Call of Duty
other thing
event.
is, you know, a lot of these maps, when we look at 3-lane based maps, which again, there is an inspiration towards a lot of this. And as we get equipped for precision, Hamilton is entering the Call of Duty franchise space, the special edition khaki field automatic. I will say we had some time to talk to the Hamilton representatives, and wow, it's cool. I actually have the watch on right now that was used in Interstellar, the Murph watch. Very clean, very comfortable, so make sure you check out Hamilton for that limited edition if you're looking to up your wrist game. But getting back to the point, you know, again, you've got these central POIs, especially in a map like Hardpoint. You see those interest points immediately, but how you connect between the lanes feels really smooth, really fluid, and again, doesn't feel like you're held back by trying to take these tight routes to get from place to place, which I love.
And it feels like each map is like that, right? We saw Deus Samir doing that on the Forge, right? Every single map, the map transition from lane to lane is so beautiful. And even if you are using something like the VS Recon, depending on what types of specialties and perks that you have attached to it, you can move very fast. And MZ, a reputable sniper by far for so long in the community, she's working it really well with these one-shot, one-kills.
Looking clean. Now walk the
Nice.
spawn. Are we going to see a quad feed?
Damn.
Come on, MC, give it to us. Almost a chance for some
Damn!
collateral.
Holy
That
shit!
almost to the pistol. She can't believe it. Almost absolutely tore apart the entire lobby. But yes, we do, MZ. We take those.
Definitely some nice shots
Some
there.
nice shots
Almost through the
indeed.
wall, but we saw a little bit that earlier.
Here we go. A little camo action.
Ooh!
Active camo, go behind them and hit a triple. I'm gonna line it up and like.
Kind of hearing the okay, hearing the strategies on that one. She knows exactly what she's doing here, but they are dominating right now. Another one goes down. Gosh, this is a sniper we have to try when we're home.
You know, I gotta just reveal my position here on it. I know the community talks about it a lot when it comes to the competitive side of the esport. Are we gonna see snipers in the game? Feels like we should have a chance to see this one. But official pizza of Call of Duty is Little Caesars. If you're feeling hungry while checking out Call of Duty Next, feel free to get on in there. As we continue on with the coverage for today, everyone is talking about the new dog score streak, of course, and courtesy of Little Caesars, we get to see a little bit more with them as we sat down to talk to Dog for a pep talk.
What? Snoop Dogg, right?
What's up, everybody? This is Little Caesars Pep Talk.
The fuck is
Inside
this?
the Black Ops Intel. I'm your host, Chris Puckett, joined by a very special guest. We got T-Dog Smitty, and T-Dog Smitty, I have a special present for you. You hungry?
I am so hungry.
Let's eat, my friend. Bring him in.
Look at my guy.
It wouldn't be a Black Ops
Thank
without
you so much.
a robo delivery service. It's launch week, it's reveal week. What's the content strategy?
Get as much content as humanly possible. First, we want to look at the maps. Black Ops 2 guns are back.
What's going to be new in this game that you're pumped for?
The wall bouncing.
Weapons, I saw the camos are kind of
That's what you're
The best
excited
thing
for,
to do in this
bruh.
year is it's any mode
Fucking
you want.
wall
So
bouncing.
campaign, zombies, Warzone, multiplayer, you name it, they got it.
Give me the day one. I need to get to prestige.
Nigga
as
like to
fast as
bounce,
possible.
man.
Loadout. What are you running?
Holy moly.
I'd
The
be the
M8
gayest
felt really,
answer.
really good when I used it. The Peacekeeper felt great.
If you're
Honestly, right now, they're all pretty good.
For anyone who wants to become a Call of Duty creator,
Yes.
what pro tips do you have for us?
Don't just go live for 4 hours, mindlessly doing random stuff. Have a strategy.
Final question. This is the Little Caesars Pep Talk. Where
That was
can
me.
I find more
Nigga
content
was talking to
from
me.
T-Dog Smitty?
YouTube.com/T.
I don't bring no
All of
strategy.
you at home, it is time
It's
to
a little bit
open the
planned,
Little Caesars
like
app,
whether we're gonna be
accept
playing
the
or
Call of
something.
Duty challenge, complete it, and you could win Black
he was
Ops
talking to
7,
my ass.
a free copy. And you are also entered for a chance to squad up with George Kittle, maybe T-Dog Smitty. Number 85, Little Caesars Call of Duty. Does it get better than that? I didn't think so.
That was amazing, and we gotta love that dog. By the way, our creators are rocking Corsair peripherals throughout the venue, so you at home can enter for a chance to win the peripherals bundle by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty X account and use the hashtag below. But we'll be right back, and more Black Ops 7 coming right up.
What are they gonna talk about next? Progression.
Dominate every game on a big screen TCL QD Mini LED TV with 144Hz native refresh rate and AMD
me see something.
FreeSync Premium Pro. TCL, the official TV.
Loki, I haven't been looking at the chat.
Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair.
Oh shit, because the chat is
official
fucking
gaming
disabled.
hardware
That's why.
and peripheral
What?
partner of Call of Duty. Operators, get ready to ride the special edition Polaris Razor.
Let's see what J God is doing.
Trade? Get it? Yes.
This shit is
shot me
delayed.
first instead of the
Alright,
bomb
alright,
holder.
triple.
Secure the new device.
Yeah, sound effects are delayed.
Stim? I don't have a stim.
Hostiles have the overload device.
Oh, they're going that way.
Enemy overload successful. Our control station
How do you
is down.
rotate to... What?
New overload
Shit.
We have the overload device.
Damn.
Damn, look at that latency.
I
they're
tried to get
getting.
around
Only
the corner.
8? That's fucking insane. Have I ever gotten that?
Zones, they have the overload device.
Beautiful ass latency.
Overloaded our control station.
Whew, couldn't get there quick enough. It's tied.
Get furious, Black Ops. MTC is scraping bottom. Secure the new device. Enemies are carrying the device. UAV overflight.
He's got it right there. Nice.
Yeah, game looks good, man. Doesn't look bad.
We picked up the device.
Get it.
Good enough for a pre-order? Maybe. I guess once we see zombies and all the other shit.
Let's go.
Why wouldn't you
We
reload
got
him?
him at that last little bit. That was sick.
Is that search and destroy? The fuck is this?
He left.
Oh, overload.
Yeah, he left. Oh, that's cool stats. But yeah, we cooked. So I don't know how this will play in CDL.
So
though.
is he gonna show
I like
off
the
what the
map.
loadout look like?
It does have a lot.
Oh, he kind of does. Okay, so that's what the final match looks
We're
like.
not playing against Parasite.
Okay, same old shit in a way. This looks a lot nicer, more clean. It looks
Hey,
fire.
later, hobo.
The fuck he talking to? What?
Saw the name, so I guess it would be here, but
It's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit, just like Black Ops 6 with the attachments, man.
I hate dying. No, I don't. I died plenty in the last 4 matches, but there's zero reason to play against Parasite. For this gun, it's a stock match, or they probably told them jump into it.
Okay, let's
Smith
go
is
back
a
to the
build
main
code,
event.
edit a build, edit a weapon, and
Weapon
that build
sharing.
code updates.
Okay.
Anytime you see a screenshot of the gunsmith posted to socials or out of game, grab that build code, throw it into your game, and you're rocking that gun.
Yep.
My days of digging through the spreadsheets are over.
Yeah, I can join
I'm
my
so
pro.
excited.
I'm gonna join my pro friends and be like, "What's the build?" They're like, "Here it is, bang, straight into my loadout. Sick. That's so cool."
It's you know, I spend a lot of time on the social medias looking
Yeah.
for meta builds, so I no longer have to do that. I can just grab a code, and I will also. We saw Pablo talking about our weapons earlier. I will often hit him up on a Saturday night and be like, "Hey,
If you want to know
what is
anything,
what is the best
Pablo's
weapon,
your guy.
Pablo?" And now he can just send me a code.
Yeah.
Pablo build codes are blessed. If
Pablo
you
build-
get a build code
Absolutely.
from Pablo,
Maybe
you know it's
maybe
gonna
we
fly.
will be blessed and get one from him closer to launch. But we've already seen quite a bit of gameplay today. But one thing we have not seen is modes. More modes, new modes. We need
Modes.
to talk
We
about
got
modes.
modes.
So we are talking about Skirmish.
That's right.
Which is not in the beta, but will be there at launch. What's Skirmish all about, Matt?
Yeah, so Brittany said we got maps, and I'm going to say we got modes. Skirmish is our high player count 20v20 mode based on Avalon. We will have 2 launch maps on day 1. We'll have Mission Edge and Mission Tide. They're very different. We've got one kind of skyscrapers, ritzy, glitzy, glamour, wingsuit, grapple all over the place. Then we've got one that's a bit more grounded and plays a bit more like a familiar multiplayer play space. We love our high player count modes at Treyarch. We've taken inspiration from Fireteam. We've taken inspiration from Combined Arms. And we've got something really exciting for day 1.
Nice.
Really, really exciting stuff. We also have a new mode that we're going to be seeing live gameplay for today called Overload. What's that about?
Well, we're going to find out. Back to the studio.
No, please let it be like a fucking ground war
My
type
name
of
is Miles Ross.
situation.
I'm here with Joanna, lead game designer on all things modes here in Black Ops 7. So tell me about modes. What do you and your team do?
My team focuses on designing game modes here at Treyarch.
There's one mode that we would love to talk about, a brand new mode called Overload. What is that?
It's a 6v6 objective mode. You have 2 zones, they have 2 zones. Your goal is to secure the overload device and pick it up and capture it in one of the opposing team zones. Once you secure the device, you have an outline on you to indicate that you have the device. By bringing the device to one of the zones, your team gets 1 point. Your goal is to get 8 points to win the match. And it's been great working on this mode with our partners at Bnox.
What happens after I score? Does it respawn in a set position or is it random?
An overload device will spawn in one of those 3 locations. The rotations of each spawn is predetermined for each map.
Excellent. This sounds like a very competitive mode.
Oh yes, it is very competitive. It requires a lot of team coordinations and strategies.
Sick. Okay, when it comes to internal playtests, you know, are you guys going crazy? I mean, who's the goal scorer for you guys?
I would have to say I'm the one who tends to be the one picking up the objective and running the device. Mainly because I'm an objective player, and a lot of my team members, like Matt Trons and Colin Overhaul, they are the slayers in my team. So they tend to clear it my way, and so that I could capture the zone.
So the boys are allergic to the objective. Noted. Good to know. Are there anything within the sandbox of Bo7, any new tacticals or anything fun you would recommend using in the mode?
I would suggest you equip the new Sight Grenade. It activates hallucination of enemies that are not there. And so when they shoot them, they just burst in red mist. It's fantastic.
So if I get hit by a sight grenade, I will hallucinate, see things that aren't really there.
Yes.
And I can engage with them. And my teammates just think I'm going crazy and shooting walls.
Yes, correct.
That's how I know I'm in trouble. This sounds so much fun. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. And we get to play this in the beta as well.
Yeah, and we can't wait to see y'all in the beta.
Thanks, Joanna. Back to you guys at Next.
And you can play Overload in the beta. Pre-order Black Ops 7 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get early access to the Black Ops 7 beta starting in just 2 days on October 2nd. Plus, don't forget to jump into the beta on day 2 of early access to experience a taste of zombies with survival. Preload the beta starting tomorrow. And remember, when you play the upcoming Black Ops 7 beta, you can earn all the new rewards in-game, usable in the beta and in Black Ops 7
That's an ugly ass fucking charm.
launch. If you plan on playing the Black Ops 7 beta on PC, you must have Secure Boot and TPM 2.0 enabled to get in on the action. This is part of an ongoing effort by Team Ricochet to make sure Call of Duty players have the most secure and competitive play. Check out the QR code for more information on how to make sure your machine is compliant. Now let's check out some Overload.
Woo! I cannot wait to see some Overload. I know all of us are itching to see if there's going to be a competitive future in this brand new mode. Some historical nostalgia, kind of maybe leaning on some previous game modes, but something that is so dramatically unique. And with the new mode comes another new map. Let's open up and find our way into the Australian desert of exposure to check out Overload. Take me through just this first half of the game that we're about to see here, Dream Crazy. What are we looking at?
This map looks wild from a standpoint, but you really do have the ability to work to the sides. We have a suspended guild crate, which allows jumping across ladders to gain higher vantage points. And then you have this like indoor control room, which kind of like acts as a node for enclosed areas, good for holding exits and entrances.
Absolutely the case. Again, some of the keys as we see Simp's team run away with an 8-1 victory. Here are the things that we just need to point to. You saw it in the opening video. The key is to get to 8 total points overall. That gets you a net win. But I think for those that are thinking more on the competitive structure, really the mode is set up into be 2 different halves. You can get 4 points in a particular half. That immediately ends the half and you switch sides so that way you're not just sitting on one side of the map the entire time.
Exactly. It makes it a little bit more fair that way, switching the sides. And then, of course, should we get there overtime, right? We'll talk about that there later.
We will. We will talk about that later. But that was just a small look at exposure. We also have another new map for you to get a little bit more of a deep dive on, and that is Imprint. And this is really fun, and I didn't actually realize this until Brittany was talking about it. As you run through some of the snow parts of the map, you actually leave footprints behind. So not only is this a 3D printing-based facility, but Imprint also lends towards that other new mechanic of being able to see some of those snow footprints as you walk through.
Now I gotta ask her, do we hear the crunching? You know, does it really get that realistic? But that's something we've heard before. Hopping here on Imprint, this is also another one with an inner facility, right? You got a lot of these fights in the center part of the map, and then also those hazardous drops around the map, but also an inclinator that lifts and control, you know, lifts people up in those upper zones, snow zones.
Indeed the case. And this is also an overload mode that we're seeing at the moment. And another thing to point to, that overload device has 3 different spawn points, and you heard Joanna talking about it, per map. They're set locations. But where it spawns may determine what exactly your setup and strategy is going to look like as you try to score, whether that be at the A or the B point. So really interesting dynamicism being brought into this new game mode that I think, again, fuels that competitive spirit that we're all looking for.
Yeah, indeed. And yeah, some of the spawn points and the fact that, again, that it does rotate around the map, it really kind of just allows you to set things up here. But an extra shout out here to Monster Energy, Unleash the Beast. Head to callofduty.com, monsterenergy.com, excuse me, to see how you can earn bonus in-game rewards.
I'll tell you, I am a Monster fan, and I've been picking up that no sugar white Monster, and yep, there are still beta rewards being pushed onto those cans, so make sure you get you some immediately. Another one of those spots, again, that overload device. Some of you might be wondering, what happens if you fall off the map with the device? Well, there's no like cheese in terms of possession. It'll just pop right back up to where you fell off the map, so you don't have that stall tactic that can sometimes be used to give yourself a bit of a competitive advantage if you find yourself up.
Yeah, kind of like how Halo has it. If you get the
players had a little play test of that and tried to throw it off the map and realize,
that's pretty
okay,
dope.
we
It goes
can't
right
get
back to
set
where
up
you
on
come.
reset. We have to play from this awkward position. So that really does force some of these players to, you know, really rethink their strategies.
Absolutely the case. So again, keep your eye on it. As that overload device, we also noticed that as
she's playing with
you either
J-God.
capture it or have it in possession, rather, I should say, or if the enemy does, an outline will reveal your position.
So far, that's the only
something,
guy I
again,
know.
to kind of keep in mind in
I don't
terms
know
of
who this is,
what am I
yeah.
actually doing? Where am I going? How's my team setting up around me? That level of intel gathering is constantly there as you're playing off of the objective. So that's not unfamiliar, I think, for a lot of modes in the past that are possession-based objectives. So something to keep in mind as you experiment with this new competitive mode. You also see where exactly that next spawn point is going to be for the OBJ. So again, just things to kind of keep in mind as you play. And as you continue to look further in towards the beta, make sure you shout out and take a look at Polaris, the official Call of Duty off-road vehicle partner.
Now, kind of you see Stephanie here. They did have a 5-0 lead, and that red team just kind of inching their way back in, as you can see, because you know, with these minute left here, kind of just seeing how much time that we have before the sides are switched, or if should that need to happen. If we didn't already, I know we're kind of jumping into these games that they have started, but you can kind of see there does create an opportunity for teams to come back. Plus, with that Omni movement and utilizing it, how quickly they can get around.
And you also see just on the UI right here, as Stephanie's able to find a nice 2-piece. That yellow outline revealing that, yep, she is indeed being hunted out. Can you get to the goal in time? Sure can. And another kill to go the way of Stephanie for a 6-2 edge in this
Every
particular
time you slide,
game.
you can't just
Overload
fucking
is
aim
looking
in
solid. I'm loving
do
it.
whatever the fuck you
Xfinity,
want.
if you are a partner
That shit
or at
goes
least
to tax stands.
using them as a provider, Xfinity customers can get
You
early
need
access
penalties,
to the
bro, at
Black
least
Ops
for
7
certain
open beta. Let me
things.
say
Some
that again for those that may not have
don't
heard
do
me.
too much,
If you
man.
have Xfinity,
This looks like a
you
good
get
trade-off.
early access
Modern
to
Warfare
Black
3, I
Ops
think, was
7.
perfect with
Make
everything.
sure you go and sign up, though, at xfinity.com/rewards.
I noticed the points
Pointing
are
out
really
some of
small.
the extra perks, streaks, equipment that we're seeing in the game here. We do see, you notice in Overload,
finishing
EMPs
move?
being utilized as well.
Nah, what the fuck happened
A
there?
victory comes in for Stephanie and her squad 6-2, but you've noticed that, right? EMPs being able to disrupt some of those plays, switch plays with the device.
What are you thinking? Just quickly.
I just
what do
wanna
we love about Overload? I hear you. I'm right there with you. Our players are continuing to jump on in, but when we come back, we'll be talking more about camos and more beyond. So don't go anywhere. Call of Duty Next returns after this.
AMD, the official CPU.
Okay,
and
when are they gonna
GPU
show
partner of Black Ops
Warzone
7.
and all that?
Share the wins. Elgato,
I might just end
the
this,
official
'cause
streaming partner.
if it's gonna be like fucking hours later, then nah, I'm not sitting here to watch all
let's
this.
see.
Show us the guns, my boy. Okay, so you
This
can
gun
duplicate
looked good
loadouts.
for Isaac,
Nice.
for sure. This gun looked good. That's 5. All right, we're good there.
Show a camo.
Sniper's feel. I'm not gonna use a sniper. I'm not a sniper, so it doesn't really make good use of my time against good players.
This nigga.
Home? That's not a new attachment. That's on just specific guns. Doesn't say comb. Yeah, I got it. I tweeted myself it. I can't listen to it though, so it's kind of like, because the way they have the audio set up, I can't hear my stream audio.
What?
Yes, guns for like a decade have had a comb category.
You know what's crazy?
This
Actually?
is 2019.
How the fuck? What noise
Did you
suppression
see
did they
on
have?
The PP9.
Why is it that you can hear my fucking AC?
PP90?
I got this mic. What mic are they using?
Alright. So what is this mode?
I need that shit now.
Personnel have captured the hard point.
Oh. Visual recoil's great.
Nice, this fucking gun looks beautiful. Taliban ass fucking character.
I was in there, I cleared it.
Hard point located.
UAV mission timeline. Halfway check.
Yeah, that shit's broken. I got a 1 burst.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
We are bingo fuel. Looking glass, leaving the AO.
MW 2019 was one of the worst CODs of all time, so easily. No question. Like,
It really
the fact
wasn't,
that you
bro.
bring that up as a good COD just says you have no taste.
Yeah, it's the one that fucking built
burst
all of
up
this.
close is not
Everything
ideal
is
for
based
this-
off of that
for
one.
this map. Not the game. Oh, visual. I don't know. You're talking about visual recoil still.
We control the hard point.
Can I wallbang that? Fuck, that angle is. Did not think. There's one there. Fuck, their whole team's there.
Looking glassing. UAV in the turn. Reporting hostile contacts.
Lead is ours. Do not let up.
Ooh, the fire rate? You can hold it. Okay, never mind. I was trying to spam it. Yeah, Cold War was. No, Bf6 was good.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
UAV perimeter established. Aim base.
Hard point located.
Yeah, you can tell he's more of like a Black Ops fan, which I guess makes
Tongue off
sense.
talking about the COD League.
I think
we get that.
So obviously we're bringing a ton
Yeah,
of
Form 1 and
content
Modern
at
Warfare
launch,
side,
season
but
1.
I do like zombies and
Big
Black
thing
Ops.
for us is just making
Post-launch
sure we have the best
seasons.
ranked experience possible. Ranked play is coming in season 2. We've already been playing with a bunch of pros. Everyone's getting excited. So much gear, and Lawrence, there's a couple also feature additions
Okay,
to that.
I think
cool to explore.
I'm done watching this. I mean, nothing. It's just multiplayer matches. I do not feel like watching that. I'm really just interested on the zombies right now and the gunsmith, which they're kind of showing off, but and Warzone. I wonder what they're gonna do with Warzone. What is this? Family Guy coming back?
This one's too soft and soggy.
Yeah, let me just take this out of your way, Mom. You and I are gonna have a wonderful holiday together.
How many times do we have to hear Monster Mash? How can there not be any other Halloween songs? Ryan, that's it. We should write a new Halloween song. Let's make some magic. No bad ideas in here.
I thought we could start with words that rhyme with Halloween.
No, bad idea. Very bad. Oof.
Quite a display, Glenn.
It's eerie. They almost look human.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I love Sister Act. With a town. Fine, we'll do Sister Act. But I'm Whoopi. Oh, that's
Yeah.
some bull crud.
I've never seen a Family Guy trailer. What the fuck?
You are going to die.
Is the chain brake activated? It's got to be activated or it won't start. It's a safety thing. Yeah, there you go. Now we're gonna die.
I didn't even know fucking Family Guy is still going. God damn, I haven't watched Family Guy in a minute. Beast of War. What is this? Got Trap House. Grow Smart. Shit, I guess I'm gonna have to watch that. Final Fantasy. My Hero Academia. Alright.
Step by step.
Ugh. I'm good. I know they showed off some Battlefield stuff, the Season 1 content. I was denied entry to the US for COD Next. Damn. Well, that's just for you. Little nigga. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. We'll probably watch, like, I'll do a stream later when we play the scary games and stuff like that. And we'll watch what they have to say about Warzone and everything like that. We'll just watch people's videos on it, because I'm not sitting through that shit. That event is long as fuck. What was that, like an hour, 30 minutes already? Damn near. Yeah. Alright then, y'all. I'm gonna be outies. Deuces. Later on, we'll do a stream. We'll finish up some of the demos that I downloaded yesterday for some scary games and shit like that. Come through. Kick it. Say what's up. Appreciate y'all. Peace.